Daniel and Clara had been married for 2 years, and Clara believed their love was forever. She poured her heart into their life together, a true partner in every sense. But Daniel's ambition burned hotter than his love. On Clara's birthday, a day that should have been filled with celebration, he handed her divorce papers. He was leaving her for a wealthier woman, someone he believed could catapult his business into the stratosphere. Clara was shattered, but she refused to let her world crumble. She picked up the pieces of her broken heart, determined to build a new life, a better life. What Daniel didn't know, what he couldn't have imagined, was that Clara was on the verge of inheriting a billion-dollar fortune from her grandfather. But that wasn't the only surprise. As Daniel pursued his new life of calculated greed, his own company began to falter. The employees, who had always admired Clara's warmth and genuine kindness, lost their faith in him. They saw him for what he was, a man who would trade loyalty for profit. It turned out, the very soul of his business had been tied to the woman he so carelessly cast aside. Clara, now in control of a vast inheritance, didn't seek revenge. Instead, she chose compassion. She invested her wealth not in stocks or luxury, but in people. She built schools for children who needed them, hospitals for the sick, and charities that lifted up the most vulnerable. Her name became synonymous with hope and generosity. Leaders and investors from around the world were drawn to her vision, not just her money. They saw a woman who understood that true power lies in kindness. Clara became a symbol, a testament to the idea that love and integrity are far stronger than any material greed. Meanwhile, Daniel's life began to unravel. His new marriage was a hollow performance, his wealthy wife caring only for social status and appearances. There was no warmth, no genuine connection. His business empire, built on a foundation of betrayal, crumbled into dust. Regret became his constant companion. He watched from the shadows as Clara shone brighter than ever, a star in a galaxy of her own making. He finally understood the catastrophic mistake he'd made. He had traded a priceless treasure for a handful of fool's gold. At a grand gala celebrating the success of Clara's foundation, Daniel made a desperate attempt to reclaim what he had lost. He approached her, his eyes pleading for a second chance. But Clara's gaze was already on someone else, Michael, Daniel's former business partner. Michael had loved Clara quietly, from a distance, for years. He had stood by her when Daniel left, supported her projects without seeking any credit, and respected her journey. That night, under the glittering lights, Clara finally saw him, truly saw him. Their love story wasn't a whirlwind romance. It was a slow, steady flame, built on a foundation of trust, respect, and shared values. Daniel simply faded into the background, a ghost of a past she had outgrown, a cautionary tale of a life lived without a heart. Clara learned the most valuable lesson of all. The greatest inheritance isn't money, but a heart that knows how to truly love and be loved in return. For more stories that touch the heart, make sure to subscribe to Echoes of Passion. Thanks for watching.